Confessions is the 11th episode of the 5th season of the American television drama series Breaking Bad, and the 57th overall episode of the series. Written by Gennifer Hutchison and directed by Michael Slovis, it aired on AMC in the United States and Canada on August 25, 2013. Plot: Todd recalls how he helped steal methylamine from the train to his uncle Jack and one of his men, Kenny, at a diner. Agreeing to Todd's new placement cooking meth on his own, Jack and Kenny head off, driving back into New Mexico. Meanwhile, Hank enters the interrogation room with Jesse and tells him that he knows Walt is Heisenberg. Jesse refuses to cooperate just as Sol enters. Walt orders Sol to get Jesse out and Sol is able to do so by threatening a lawsuit. Later, Walt Jr. comes home and informs his father that Marie has invited him over to help repair her computer and stay for dinner. However, Walt convinces his son to stay by confessing that his cancer has returned. Walt and Skyler invite Hank and Marie to a restaurant. The Whites try to convince the Schraders to keep their children out of the situation, but the Schraders refuse to comply. Marie even states bluntly that Walt should kill himself to end it all. As the Whites leave, Walt gives his in-laws a DVD of his confession. Playing it at home, Hank and Marie discover it is really a form of blackmail, accusing Hank of being the mastermind of the Heisenberg empire and forcing Walt to cook meth for him. A stunned Hank then learns that the operation and therapy which made it possible for him to walk again were paid at Walt's expense from Marie's unwitting receipt of Walt's drug money, which gives credence to Walt's story and torpedoes his own credibility. Walt meets with Sol and Jesse in the desert, where Walt informs Jesse that Sol can contact someone that specializes in creating new identities. He advises Jesse to start over and have a better life, though Jesse is skeptical and believes Walt will kill him as he did Mike if he refuses the offer. Jesse claims that Walt does not actually care about him and simply wants him to leave for his own goal of further derailing Hank's investigation. In response, Walt simply embraces Jesse, who cries in his arms. Jesse then agrees to leave, but while packing to do so, Sol scolds him for possessing marijuana for the journey. While Sol makes arrangements for Jesse's departure from Albuquerque, he has Hal take Jesse's marijuana without his knowledge. While Jesse is waiting for the van that will relocate him, he notices the pot is gone, and suddenly realizes that Hal must have pickpocketed it as well as the recent cigarette that he previously believed Gus Fring used to poison Brock. Jesse returns to Sol's office and physically attacks him, holding him at gunpoint and demanding to know about his role in Brock's poisoning. Sol admits to his involvement in the plot, but insists he had no idea what Walt's intentions were. As Jesse leaves, Sol calls Walt, who returns in a hurry to the car wash to retrieve a hidden revolver from a vending machine. An enraged Jesse breaks down the door to Walt's house and begins to pour gasoline on the floor. Production: Millard Drexler, chairman and CEO of J. Crew Group, had a cameo appearance in this episode as a customer at the White's car wash. He stated that his scene, in which he says 8 or 9 words, took 9 takes to film. Reception =viewership The episode was viewed by 4.85 million people on its original broadcast, which was an increase from the 4.77 million of the previous episode. Reviews The episode received widespread critical acclaim and has been cited to be one of the best of the series. TVLINE named Aaron Paul the Performer of the Week for his performance in this episode. Accolades Gennifer Hutchison won the Writers Guild of America Award for Television, Episodic Drama for this episode. Aaron Paul won the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Drama Series in 2014 for his performance in this episode. References. External links: Confessions at the official Breaking Bad site, Confessions at the Internet Movie Database, Confessions at TV.com.